As we've already mentioned, this is where we know that the exhaust valve is going to be closest to the deck of the piston. So now I'm just going to zero out the gauge. And as we've already mentioned, where we're at in the combustion cycle at this point is the exhaust valve has already opened all the way up, and now it's closing as the piston is coming back towards top dead center. So to be able to check how much distance I have between the piston and the valve, all I have to do is manually open the valve until it hits the top of the piston and see how much movement I get on my dial. There's 100, 200, 300, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 340 thousandths. So that's well over what I need. I know I'm good to go with the exhaust. The guideline for the exhaust valve is to have at least 100 thousandths clearance. So the fact that I've got in excess of 300 thousandths is way more than I need. I've probably actually got a little bit more valve pocket in these pistons than necessary. But that's okay. I'm going to move on and check my intake clearance now. And to do that, I'll just set up my dial indicator on the intake valve, just like I did the exhaust. Make sure I've got plenty of travel there, and tighten everything down so that as the rocker arm moves, it does not contact the tip of the dial indicator. I'll just roll the degree wheel on over to 10 degrees after top dead center. And I'm ready to take my reading with my intake valve. Now this time in the combustion process, we've reached top dead center with the piston. It's on its way back down on the intake stroke. And the intake valve is opening up and following the piston down. So we just want to make sure that it doesn't open too fast and crash into the piston top as it opens. So to get started, we'll zero out the gauge. And then open the valve up until it contacts the top of the piston. 100 and just about 108 thousandths. The intake valve doesn't see as much heat as the exhaust, so generally you don't need as much clearance there. The guideline for the intake is usually at least 75 to 80 thousandths of clearance. The fact that we've got 108 means we're good to go. We can pull this off and continue with our engine build. So those are the two methods for finding your piston to valve clearance, either using clay or a dial indicator like you see here. So find the one that works best for you and just do it, and then be confident that you've got a great engine build coming up. Hey, thanks for watching.